Welcome back to Just Callum. Today we're going to be looking at a basic way of setting up a van camping setup in the back of your van. Now, as you can obviously tell, I've carpet lined, insulated and so forth my van, but you don't have to do this. If you've got a van or some kind of long wheelbase vehicle, clear one side of it or both sides of the floor and you can do this too. Very simple setup, very easy. Much like with Zafira previously on this channel, this is just a bed, a sleeping arrangement, and another little surprise, because vans aren't necessarily very well insulated. So we'll get onto that in a bit. First, let's go through the first 2 or 3 basic things you need for a van camping setup. Let's get on with it. So, first 2 things you need: an airbed, a sleeping bag, and just for a little bit of extra comfort, you're going to want a pillow as well. It's just started raining, which is not really what I wanted to happen, but you've got to make it work, haven't you? So I'll set all this up, then I'll show you again where we're at. Okay, so we've set up the first part of the van camping setup, which is the airbed. Simple as it is, just to blow it up. The luxury of this setup is if you've got a van, any sort of van, with a longer wheelbase, like this, or even a shorter wheelbase. I've done it in shorter wheelbase vans as well. You can literally just clear out the stuff from the bottom of the van, stick it in your house or garage or something, and then you've got a perfectly usable camper. Now, of course, it's not luxurious, it's not got brilliant facilities, but it is somewhere to sleep and somewhere vaguely warm as well, which is ideal. Okay, so as I say, first item on the agenda, got your mattress, your airbed. That's the first thing. Second thing, your sleeping bag. I would always recommend 2 to 3 season and above, unless you've decided to go van camping in Portugal in the height of summer. Other than that, I would just say always stick with a 2 or 3 season. 1 season generally is only for hot nights. There is my very basic van camping setup. Literally just a mattress, sleeping bag and a pillow. Not very exciting, bit basic, and could well be quite chilly, realistically. So, the plan for what's chilly. What could I do? Well, I'll show you. So, obviously it's going to get very cold. It is a bit of a luxury, I would say, but also say, in my opinion, this is very important. And it doesn't cost a lot of money either. I reveal to you a cardboard box. What is inside this cardboard box? Well, let's find out. Okay, so, little black box, 2 canisters of gas. This, if you hadn't already figured out, is a heating stove. So, like any normal cooking implement, you get your bottom little gas canister area, pop your gas canister in, and lock your canister in, just like that, nice and simple. Then what you can do, turn it from off to on. There we go. And now that's kicking out a good bit of heat as well. Flicked off immediately. Warming up, these grills are going to get nice and warm, and that when the doors are closed on the van, it's going to kick some serious heat out into your van. Don't leave it on too long though, but of course, I can feel some heat from that already. Don't leave it on too long though, because obviously it'll get too hot and eventually you'll gas yourself out. And that's why I've done this. I've brought myself a carbon monoxide alarm. You can kind of see that starting to get hot now. Carbon monoxide alarm. This will just go in the cabin of the van. If this goes off, I know I need to turn that off. I need to open the doors ASAP. Don't leave the heater on. You can see that kind of coming to life now. But positives, because this is a smaller van, smaller area, unlike a house, it's going to heat the van up nice and quickly. And if in the middle of the night you wake up and you're still freezing cold, put that on. Within 10 minutes you're good to go. Turn it off again, hunky dory, you'll be toasty. The other thing to bear in mind about this heater, when it's rotated backwards, it comes with an additional little disc. And what you can do is have it like this, rotated backwards, put the disc on top, which is like a metal plate disc, and you can put your saucepan, frying pan, whatever you have, and cook straight off your heater. Now you can really see it starting to warm up, and I can feel some serious heat coming off of there now. So, some people would say it's a luxury. Personally, I think it's an absolute necessity, just because it does get chilly in your van. Now obviously, as I say, you can do this with a partially converted van like I've got. You can do this with a normal van. You can do it with a car. There is less space, as you've seen in my Zafira, so it would be preferable in some kind of van, I would say. But this is a very basic setup for you to go out, park up somewhere for 24 hours or so, and just enjoy nature, enjoy being outdoors, and really kind of take it all in as well, and have somewhere warm, comfortable, and dare I say it, nice, enjoyable to sleep. These aren't actually too expensive. I will put a link in the description for you to find and buy yourself one of these. It is very, very worthwhile, seriously worth considering if you're looking at doing this sort of thing, and just making the most of what you've got. If you've got a work van or just a normal van, you just use it for running around, taking things around in. Do consider it. It gives you an opportunity to get out and really make the most of where you live and the nature that is around us. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please like, please subscribe, drop a comment below as well if there's any other things you do differently, things you think I should have or you would take, or things I'd take you wouldn't take. All these things, let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.